For my leadership project, I chose to interview my good friend Don Emmer. He is currently the vice president of sales at a credit union in Appleton. He is only 27 years old and he has already acquired this position within the past couple of years. When I interviewed him, I asked him how did he get his position as a leader? And he told me that when he was 20 years old, he started working at the credit union. He started as a teller, and within only about 5 months, he worked his way up to a different position. And one of the things that really caught my attention is that he told me that you really need to strive. You can't just sit there and let everything pass you and expect to be there, to be working for a company and just get that raise or get a higher position just because you've been there. He told me that he acquired his position and he is essentially the boss of people who are a lot older than him. And I truly find what he's been doing very inspirational. I found his advice very helpful. And one of the things he also said is to be very confident in yourself as a leader. And people won't take you seriously if you don't believe in yourself and if you're very questionable about your ideas. He said that there have been times where he's had a couple of ideas for projects and he really had to push himself to just be so confident in what he had to say, or else people will not take you seriously. He also told me that it really helps getting involved. He told me that he started going to a lot of events that the credit union would hold, and it really got his name noticed, and he put himself out there to be noticed. He isn't that person to just sit there and let things be given to him. He made a difference, and look at the position he is in now. It's really great for being only 27 years old. He also gave me the advice of what to do when you're in a position of power and you may have friends underneath you. John told me that the credit union, he's met a lot of great people who have become close to him, and he got into that position where he is their boss, and he's had to make a couple of decisions where he has had to let a couple of people go, but he made it clear that he was confident in his decision, that it was beneficial to the company. And one of the good things that he told me that I think I'm going to use in the future is he said one of the great ways of being a boss to people, but also respecting their opinion, is to ask them questions. He told me that if he felt like he ever didn't agree with one of his employees, ideas, or they just weren't making sales or they weren't making the numbers for the month, he would ask them a question, say, why are we not reaching this number? What's going on here? And he liked to hear their feedback. And he just pretty much told me that when he asked questions to his employees who are below him, it really helps people feel valued. And it helps them also to look at the big picture and think, hey, this is something I need to work on. This may be the problem. Another thing that I have found to be very helpful is that Don just seems really passionate about his job. He told me that he could imagine doing anything else right now, and I think that's really great. I feel like it helps to really find a passion of what you want to do, and if you're a leader in that role or in that position, it's great for everybody around you. I'm really hoping that people could benefit. I wish that everybody could have heard the interview with him. It was truly great, and I hope that everyone can benefit from hearing me talk.